I shall sleep. I assume you're going to the party tonight. Have you ever been to the mall during the holidays? Elderly people often need help. Could we clear in the entire version of the evening before? Compare the two options before making a decision. I'm going to the store to buy some expensive food. I can't believe it's already a December. Time really flies when you're having fun.
I would like to work in a place where I can make a difference.
I wrote a poem for my English class. Could it not suppress earlier? She takes the train to work.
It's so boring.
They're interested in learning new languages. It won't bother you anytime soon. Would we not develop 4 months later? I agree with your opinion. He is an adult and can make his own decisions. They had a firm handshake. I'm going to the train station.
I'm in the room on the other side of the house. The light is too bright.
He prefers to be alone in his free time. She enjoys playing tennis with her friends. He played video games all day. Is she cooking at night? I take the bus to school every day. I must start my own business.
I can't be bothered to do this.
I will always admire her for her courage. He visited his grandparents every weekend. I shall flirt. The 21st century has brought many changes. The baby cried all night and kept us awake.
I have a lot of patience. The weather was very cold last winter.
They cooked dinner together. I will carry the groceries to the car. I don't notice anything odd.
A professor is someone who teaches at a university.
I forgot my keys at home this morning. The development of the new technology created new job opportunities. Do you have environmentally friendly products? I shall brush my tooth. I'm a big fan of the movie, and I can't wait to see it again. I will be home. The city was very crowded. I will help you review your vocabulary words from today's lesson.
I was born beneath the stars.
I'll be at the gym for an hour.
I'll take a room with 2 beds. I am a teacher and I'm looking to help my students learn.
I love to eat pizza on Fridays. Is there a limit on the number of items I can purchase? The cat is sitting on the windowsill watching the birds. We visited the beach and swam in the ocean. Could she suggest next year? I'm not sure if I understand, but can you explain it to me? You watch a movie on Friday nights. You're very active. I have some information about the new product. I'll be at the gym for an hour.
I'm going to go to bed early.
I'll promise the right thing. The dog attacked the mailman. I must get a new car.
Do you have a lot of friends?
They went to a concert last night. It would not wait in 3 days later.
I'm sorry, we don't have any rooms available at that price.
I believe in you. Can you calculate how much money we have left after we pay the bills? They play video games on the weekends. I can't wait to spend time with my friends and family. The ocean waves are crashing against the shore. I must sell my house. The sea is in motion. Could I stretch at sunrise? I appreciate your help. She loved to play the piano. She appears to be happy in the photos. Could they not pour at night time? Although it was raining, they went outside.
I'm sorry, all of our rooms had a view of the parking lot.
He is able to fix the car himself. They swam across the lake to the other shore.
I have a lot of self-belief.
I don't notice anything in particular. The leaves of the trees change color in autumn. The rubbish bin was full, and so I had to put the rubbish in a bag. The government announced new policies to reduce pollution. The director of the company resigned after a financial scandal. I'm very tall. Could it not help at midday? You go to the movies on Friday nights. I need to buy a new pair of shoes. Did Fortnite win? I will be learning Spanish in the fall. Could he not benefit now? The grocery store is out of my favorite brand of cereal. I have a pair of dogs. The figure shows the data in a graph. I will go to the store tomorrow. I am grateful for your advice. So I push it now. We have a signed agreement for the project. Would we approach for midnight later? Could you explain it to me? He is a successful businessman and owns several companies. She would announce at dawn. Will you ride a rabbit? I will bowl a strike. We forget. At noon, I'm going to the concert. I have a meeting with my boss in the afternoon. Would we rent a quiet place? I'll see you tomorrow. I will use my brain.
What's your favorite season? I know I can always rely on her.
She pointed at the menu with her finger. I'm going to the beach to relax. I have a great memory of our trip to the beach last summer. Do you have any suggestions for a good sunscreen? There are many benefits to exercising regularly.
I'm in the room with the computer.
She accepted the invitation to dinner. Can we separate soon? Can we separate soon?
I'm having trouble with my computer.
I will use my brain. Our target is to increase sales by 20%. They subscribe to our magazine. I'm going to be the richest man in the world. I am sure you will be able to remember all of the vocabulary words we have learned. I'm hungry. I would like some breakfast. She is a talented singer. I'm going to the playground. I'll have to buy a new bucket. She sings beautifully. I saw a pink rabbit in the forest. I found a bug in my program.
And the book is beneath my notice.
He enjoys hiking and camping in the mountains. I rode my horse in the countryside. Could he look at 2 nights before? Did he calculate it the night before?
I need to return some books.
I only have one opportunity to make this work. We walked across the bridge to the other side.
I can sense that you're hiding something from me.
Has he designed it at home before? What's the best way to care for this item?
I need to do some shopping.
The dragon breathed fire.
I'm going on a trip to the UK to learn about their culture and customs.
Warns annually. Accident. My family is very important to me. Can they not teach now? He lost a lot of blood during the accident.
Purposing our actions is the key to success.
I will go out if the ground is not wet. I walk to work every day. They wear matching t-shirts on vacation.
What's your favorite book?
She uses a smartphone to stay connected.
I am a student, and I am seeking to improve my grades.
Can I not throw straight away? I have a sudden strike of a stone. She reads the newspaper every day.
Do you have a gym?
You would feel frequently. Above all, safety is the most important thing. He sings in the church choir. I was covered in dust after cleaning the attic. I wrote a letter to my pen pal.
I'm in the room at the front of the house.
I love to eat pizza on Fridays. I must buy a new house. The plane took off from the runway. I could hear the waves crashing against the rocks, and the sound was so soothing. I'm really tired and I just want to go to bed. The air quality in the city is poor. Could you play occasionally?
I find English to be a very interesting language.
He will be playing in the championship game next week. Nice to meet you. What's the warranty on this product? I never watch television. It is usual for children to go to school.
I'm going to the garden.
I have a lot of work to do. I have a brilliant idea. I don't notice anything in particular about the case in point. I will not go out if it is wet.
This painting is very valuable to me. It's so bright in here. I am a participant in this study.
You could not fail a century before.
The situation is beyond the pale of human decency.
The wind is blowing strong today. You know what this is called in English? Would we impose every week?
Could you please repeat that?
He rushed to finish his work before the deadline.
I'm in the room with the plants.
I'll be at the office until 5 p.m. She watches the birds in the park.
The sun is shining.
I could remember every week. This butter is so delicious, I could eat it by the spoonful. I write emails to my friends. Quiet, please. She could decide sometimes. The airplane flew above the clouds. Have you been responsible for the noise in this room?
How much does this cost?
I cannot destroy it. They met for coffee and caught up on each other's lives. I was just trying to get a better view. You go to the zoo on family outings. They will be going on a cruise next year. Can't I die after one night?
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
He is able to speak multiple languages.
I wrote a poem about love and friendship.
I was just trying to get a better view. Please pay attention to the instructions.
The country's position is possible to increase.
I have some information about the new product. I need to exchange this dollar for euros. She drove to the mall.
I'm in the room with the TV.
The former CEO was accused of fraud. The team failed to win the championship. They replied in my quietness. Could she not watch 5 weekend before? Would it borrow every year? This is the best method I've found for keeping plants healthy. They practice their piano skills every day.
I can't believe I'm awake. The victim was usually a young girl.
I have plenty of time. I always lock my door before I go to bed. He's an American citizen.
I'm not sure if I'm the right person for you. I hope you're having a good day.
They have dinner at 6 p.m. She is an adult now and can make her own decisions.
What's your favorite drink?
The evening sky was a beautiful shade of orange.
Questioning our beliefs is essential. The road is blocked.
I own a pack of dogs. The 4 friends went out for a night on the town. She rents an apartment. I'm going to clean my house from top to bottom. He played chess with his grandfather. I'm going to be the most successful person in the world. The conference was attended by experts from around the world.
I want to watch TV.
Could you play occasionally? The development of the new technology created new job opportunities. Are you limit every week?
I had bread for breakfast.
Was it realized that we need a quiet place? She drove to the beach for the day.
They cooked dinner together and had a great time. The bar is open from 6.
The act of kindness touched my heart. I'm going to make a lot of money, right? I was so shy, I didn't speak. We vocalize in the 3 midnight later.
I would like to write a book about a woman who wonders about the world. I feel like I'm dreaming. So what time is the race? Time is the restaurant open?
He could obtain rarely. I nearly missed the bus this morning. The course was challenging, but rewarding.
I am the owner of this house.
Direct your anger at the right person. I saw you on Tuesday. She pointed at the menu with her finger. He prefers to be alone in his free time. I don't want to lose my rook.
The light is too bright. We have to be at the airport by 6 a.m.
She likes to read books. In her spare time, I wanted to dive into the pool. They wear matching outfits on special occasions. I will be finishing my thesis next week. She always reads a book before going to bed. She listens to music when she is studying. I've already eaten lunch.
I'm in the room with the tools.
She put on her sunscreen before going to the beach. I'd like to learn more about that. Don't you have a pension? Not sure if this is going to work, but I'll give it a try. Have we been rent? The company was having financial difficulties.
I'm in the room with the toilet.
I need to buy some groceries at the store. Am I not to disembark in the 5 evening later?
I'm bored to tears.
Could we not occupy at sunrise? The shout every hour. You go out with friends on Fridays. Outside, snow is falling softly. I have 12 brothers and sisters. There are limited tickets available for the concert. I'm going to try this once and see if it works. International organizations play an important role in promoting economic development. She had a beautiful face. I watch the news every day.
I always enjoy spending time with her.
They would destroy last year, or something like that. American political moms. I spoke to my boss about my raise. She went to the beach with her friends. Might as well get a head start on the weekend's chores. I had a cream in the city. Translator at dawn. Didn't you rest for a month? That is not written every year.
Yes, we have a few suites available. Push yourself and you'll achieve great things.
We walked around the city for hours. The chef received the fine for using expired ingredients.
How much is a suite?
We do not answer to neighbors rarely.
Yes, we have a small gym. You know, we have a...
Shall we vote at dawn? The evening sky was a beautiful shade of orange.
What kind of music do you like?
I'm not a crowd. I'm just curious. The enemy was very enormous, and it was very difficult to engage. She is going to study for her exam next week.
What's your favorite waterfall?
The activity of hiking in the mountains is my favorite. We take the bus to school. We cast our votes and then left the tolling station. The sight of blood always disgusts me. They cleaned their room.
That is beyond the reach of human knowledge.
I will go to the store tomorrow.
I still have the car, and I'm driving to the store.
They enjoy going to the beach. Can't you normally specify?
I'm going to join an English conversation group.
I agree with your opinion. How did you hit the ball? How? They're not ignored in 1 week later. I'd like to contribute to the discussion. I don't notice anything odd that is not written every year. I ought to pardon the pains.
What's your favorite drink?
We walked across the bridge to the other side. Just as every job has its own set of skills, every investment has its own set of risks.
The situation is beyond the reach of human power.
The UN is the main international organization responsible for promoting peace and security. I wrote a letter to my pen pal.
I'm going to stay up late tonight.
He would set 5 weekend raider. The cost of living is rising in the city. We are against the proposal for the new development. I'm on a diet, so I can't eat that. I'm not sure if I'm feeling up to it. The dog chased the ball across the yard. English is also one of the official languages of the European Union. I believe in you. I can't convince him to come with us. Hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. English is the language of the internet. He is riding a rabbit.
While I was sleeping, somebody entered the room.
There is a spider underneath the table. She would feel always. Don't you defend 10 years? We went canoeing on the lake, and saw some beautiful scenery. The culture of the country is reflected in its food and art. Else, I would have never known about this opportunity. I'm going to boss my employees around all day.
You know, every time
The color is very striking. You change immediately. He played soccer with his friends. I own a pack of dogs,
what's your favorite vacation spot?
but I don't think that's the right decision.
I'm going to take an English test.
I love to read books in my free time. The World Bank is one of the main international organizations responsible for providing financial assistance to developing countries. I'm going to be the most popular person in the world.
I'm not sure if I can trust you.
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
I'm going to talk to my English teacher about my progress.
Can you please repeat the question?
I want to eat healthy food.
I'm a nurse and I help people who are sick.